Hey there. I just got back from a networking thing, and I made myself a little thing of chocolate pudding. I tend to recycle, can you tell? But I'm sharing this because I just shared the blog entry yesterday for this pudding. So, and I'm hungry. I didn't actually eat while I was out. I don't know if this is a good idea, so I don't think I'm going to do more of this until I'm done. But, cold. So, there was food at this thing. It's, lunch and learn kind of situation. And I'm sure it probably tasted delicious. There were some interesting brownies, which had some soy stuff in it. It had chocolate, which has a lot of soy stuff, and soy is used a lot for preservatives, I think. I think it's preservatives. So I didn't touch that. And then they had sandwiches, which the bread probably had high fructose corn syrup in it, which I don't know if you know anything about high fructose corn syrup, but our body doesn't apparently know how to digest that. The meat probably had nitrates in it, and maybe hormones, and the cheese probably had hormone stuff in it, and who knows what else. And then the vegetables that were on it were probably not organic and maybe had pesticides on them. So, yummy concoction, right? So, I'm trying not to drive myself crazy, but later today I'm also supposed to go to another networking thing, and they also have food, and it's probably also not great food. So I'm trying to figure out how best to take care of myself. Having this pudding may not be the best way to take care of myself, but all things considered, it's not a bad recipe. And if you look at the blog from yesterday, you'll see it if you're interested. It's actually pretty easy to make. This takes a little bit of time. All kinds of things are going through my head. I introduced myself today because you have like a 15-second, elevator speech thing, and totally forgot to mention that I'm a hypnotist and a life coach, which is part of my shtick, my spiel. Couldn't believe I forgot that. Ran into some people who were asking me questions, and my mind just couldn't recall stuff. There's actually somebody who gave me a product that is supposed to help with the brain fog, which actually, let me show you. Hold on. Okay, back. I actually just grabbed this too. There's this thing on Facebook where people post and say, if you sign under here, I'll send you something a few times in the year, and you have to do the same thing on your page. So I signed up, and somebody sent me like a, 12-pack. I don't know if it's a case or what of this. So I haven't tried it yet. It says all natural. Sounds like it's healthy. So if anybody's interested, I'll let you know how it tastes when I open it. Which is really kind of cool. It actually says happiness inside. Maybe I should take it sooner or later so I can be happy. So this is the thing that I got today from someone. It's called Univera, I think. And it's the gift of renewal. And there's this little thing here. And it says promotes vital energy, supports mental clarity and focus, helps manage stress, and promotes joint comfort and flexibility. So the person gave me one earlier to drink and then gave me a 2-day supply. He says that after 2 days of experiencing it, he felt a lot clearer and healthier and all kinds of stuff. So, and apparently, oh God, I have to ask him. He said that we have, and it was millions of new cells in our body every day, which was an interesting piece of information that I'm thinking there's something there, maybe as my hypnotist self. Although, as a hypnotist too, I'm supposed to be careful dealing with other people in terms of medical stuff. So maybe this is something for me to do for myself. But and maybe if I figure it out, if you want to try to do something for yourself, you can. But it's just kind of an interesting tidbit to know. So anyway, it's a little excuse me. It's a little drink thing. It's not too bad tasting, though taste is relative. My friend that I live with, it's really funny because there's cheese in a can. I don't know if you've ever had it, but I had it a long time ago and hadn't had it in a while. And he got some, and I tried it, and it's like, there's a lot of stuff I'll eat. I mean, pretty much, I'm pretty good, especially if it comes to cheese and stuff, because I happen to like cheese. And I tried it, and it was like horrible, and that's so unusual for me to say. And he actually thinks it's good, and he's pickier than I am about a lot of food and stuff. So it's kind of funny that he actually likes that cheese. So if you can call it that, since it's in a freaking can. So, but I was also thinking too, like, everybody wants to sell something, and networking is about selling something. Well, maybe it's not supposed to be about selling something, but a lot of people go with that intention. It's just really hard because right now I'm not in a position to spend money. As a matter of fact, I was telling somebody the other day, somebody I don't really know personally, what was going on with me, and I think they took insult to what I said. And I wasn't trying to say that they didn't deserve every penny of what they wanted. I just wasn't in a position to afford it. And I'm kind of being challenged right now because, like, I just drove quite a distance to go to this thing and use gas, and gas costs money, and they have all kinds of things, like they actually offer speaking possibilities. And it's interesting, I'm noticing that things are skewing now so that if you want to actually be a speaker, you have to pay them. Which is interesting because, there used to be a time, I think, where you get paid for it. Then there was a time where it was kind of free. And now it seems like a lot of people who, if you want the opportunity that somebody has to offer you, you're paying them. So I guess it's not a bad deal. It's just really hard for somebody who doesn't really have money to spend. And as much as I'd like to think if I spend these dollars, I'm going to suddenly miraculously have magic happen. If I knew that, I probably would spend it, but I don't. And as you may or may not know, I only have like a month or two of savings left, so I'm kind of in a bind and trying to figure out what the heck to do and trying to figure out how to make my money. I can't even figure out how to make it last necessarily. I mean, my health insurance is almost $600 a month. It's going to be $700 soon, so I'll just happen to throw in there, if you're able to help me in any way financially, even if it's just to share my need with somebody else, I would be so appreciative. I want to help others, and it's kind of hard to, be able to do anything to try to help anyone else if I can't get myself on a reasonably good footing, or at least some kind of footing or something. So, the page where you can do it, you can either do one of two things. You can either do thankyou@jalopy.com and send me money that way, or, again, that was thankyou@jalopy.com, or GoFundMe.com/Rio, RIOJ8, and you could do it that way. So, if you go there, you'll see my story, you'll see what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish, how I want to, in the deepest recesses of my heart, help people, make a difference for them. I love the idea of what I want to do, but I just need help. I need help financially to get by, or I just need help maybe making this happen somehow. Even if you want to just pray for a miracle for me, because I think at this point that's pretty much what I need. So I would appreciate that. I was thinking there was more stuff I wanted to share, but as usual, it's gone. I had a whole bunch of different thoughts as I was driving in the car. It's kind of a meditative, hypnotic state, actually. I don't know if you know this, but If you're ever in a car and you drive it and you lose track of time and space and place and you wonder like, oh my gosh, how did I get here? You're actually in a hypnotized state. So people don't realize how common that is. Anyway, I am tired and I have another networking thing for a few hours tonight, so I'm gonna maybe eat my pudding here and maybe try to find something with a little more substance to eat and try to rest a little bit. So, I guess I'll leave it at that for now. So, be well, be safe, and I'd love it if you'd be in touch just to say hey, just to connect, because you never know. Maybe there's some way I can help you. Even though I'm asking you for help, I'm more than happy to help you if I can. So, I guess that's it. Sayonara. Have a good one. Bye-bye.